Hi guys, in this video we are going to see how to connect ThingsUp and AWS DynamoDB and how to perform various actions. So before going to it, you must make sure that you have ThingsUp account and you have enough credits in the building section. Once you have enough credits, we are good to go. Let's get started. Okay, click on connections and click on add, and you can have any connection ID or you can leave it as such. I'm giving it as AWS in the type as AWS. Now you need to specify access key, secret key and the region. So now let's see where to find it. So go to AWS console. Now you need to add a user to it. For that, click on your account name, my security credentials, click on users. Here you need to add a user, so click on add user, mention any username. Okay, now give it as programmatic access, click on next permissions. Now you need to attach existing policy here, so click on it and in search for DynamoDB. So click on Amazon DynamoDB full access and click next. Click next and then create user. Now you will get this access key. Copy it, paste it here and click on show to copy the secret key. Okay, once it is done, click close here. Now you need to create a DynamoDB. So for that, click on services, search for DynamoDB here. Okay, you need to create a table. Click on create table. Now I am connected to Asia Pacific, Mumbai and AP South 1. So I am giving AP South 1 and giving save. So once it is done, a connection between AWS and ThingsUp is created successfully. So now let's go and continue creating a table. For this, you need to specify a table name for it. Here we are going to have different environment data with corresponding sensor values. So I am giving it as ENVI. And the primary key I am giving it as device name, and the sort key I am giving it as timestamp. Okay, I am giving timestamp as number. So once it is done, you can set the default settings or you can set your own custom settings depending upon your requirements. I am giving read and write capacity because that's enough for now, and give create. So once it is done, click on items so that you can see a DynamoDB table created with the table name as ENVI. Now let's go and continue in ThingsUp. Now let us see how to put a data to the DynamoDB using ThingsUp. For that, click on actions and I'm adding a new action here. Now you can specify your own action or you can leave it as such. I'm giving it as put. Now in the action type, you need to select it as DynamoDB put item and type the table name as, since it is ENVI, I am giving it as ENVI here. In the functions, we need to assign the data which is coming in the payload while triggering this action to the corresponding items which is present in the DynamoDB table. So for that, I am doing like this. First, we need to assign values to the partition key and the sort key. Okay, for the timestamp, I am using date.now function so that it will return the corresponding date and time at that instant. I am adding two more data in order to save in the table. Okay, once it is done, now you need to specify the connection ID as AWS because that is what the connection ID we have created in the previous step. So and give save. Once it is done, let's go and check whether it is working. Click on command, click on action command, select the action ID that you have created now. Now here you need to create a simple JSON string that is the payload which you are going to send to that action in order to trigger it. So I am giving like this. Okay, I am sending this JSON string as a payload to trigger this action. Click send. Once you get success, let's go and check it in the DynamoDB table. Click refresh here. As you can see, a new data is being put into the DynamoDB table. That is, the device name is temperature sensor, the corresponding timestamp, the status, and the value. Now let's send more data to it. I am sending another device as AQI sensor and corresponding values. As you can see here, you can have the status of this action of all the data that you have sent now. Now click on DynamoDB and I am refreshing it, so that you can see all the data that we have sent has been successfully saved in this DynamoDB table. So now we have set the data using ThingSup to the AWS DynamoDB table. Okay, now let us see how to scan the data in the DynamoDB table. That is, here we are going to perform scan action so that we can get all the data which has status alert. So for that, go to ThingSup, click on actions, click on add. You can set any action ID or you can leave it as such. Now select action type as DynamoDB scan. Okay, now you need to specify the table name, that is envi. You can go and check AWS doc for more, so that you can specify the filter expression, the expression attributes depending upon your requirements. Since here the status is a reserved keyword by DynamoDB, I am specifying it in the expression attribute names. So I am giving the key as hash a key and the item as status. Okay, in the expression attribute values, I need to specify what data which is present in the status should be obtained. So for that, I am specifying the key as a status and the value as alert. Now I am assigning these both values in the filter expression as a status. Okay, so that the name is taken as status and the corresponding value, which is alert, will be obtained through this scan function. Now select the connection ID as AWS and click save. So once it is done, let's go and check it whether it is working or not. Click on command, click on action command, the scan action ID that we have created now, and click send. Once you get success, as you can see here, the response here is obtained as a JSON string containing all the values which has the status as alert. So only the status having alert is obtained and the status having normal is not obtained. So we have successfully performed the scan function using the ThingSup in order to get the data from the DynamoDB table in AWS. Okay guys, now let us perform the query action through ThingSup in order to query a data from the DynamoDB table. So for that, click on actions, click add. You can specify any action ID. In action type, you need to select DynamoDB query. Okay, select the table name as envi because that is our table name in the DynamoDB. Now you need to specify the connection ID that you have done in the first step. Okay, now we are going to query all the data which has the value temperature sensor. For that, I am going to specify the key condition expression like this, that is device name equal to :h key, where I am going to pass the :h key value to the required value in the expression attribute values. So I am creating a JSON string here. My required value is temp sensor. Okay, so once it is done, click save. Now let's go and check it. Commands, action command, query, and give send. As you can see here, all the data of temp sensor is obtained as a response. Thus, we have successfully executed a query action using ThingSup from DynamoDB. Now let us perform get action. It is used to get a single item from the DynamoDB table. So for that, go to actions, click add. You can specify anything. I'm giving it as get. In the action type as select DynamoDB get item. The table name that we are going to use here is vehicle. I have created this table name with the partition key as vehicle number so that it will be unique as string, and with other items such as penalty, pollution certificate and registration date. So we are going to use this table since it has only one partition key without sort key for the upcoming actions. So I am giving the table name as vehicle. Now you need to specify the connection ID, that is AWS. Now you need to specify the key whose data should be obtained. So I'm giving it as a JSON string where the key is vehicle number. For example, if I need all the data of this vehicle, I'm copying this vehicle number and I'm pasting it here. So once it is done, click save. Now let us go and check it. Click on command, action command, and in the get action ID, I'm sending it. As you can see, the corresponding vehicle numbers, all the details are obtained. So thus, get action is successfully performed using things up in order to get the data from the DynamoDB table. Okay, now let us perform update action using things up and update the value which is present in the DynamoDB table. Now for that, click on actions, click add. You can specify any action ID or you can leave it as such. The action type, select DynamoDB update item. The table name you need to specify is the corresponding table name. Okay. In the connection ID, you need to specify the AWS. Now, you need to specify the key for which data we are going to update it. So, I am going to update, for example, this vehicle number and its pollution certificate to yes. So, for that, what I am going to do is, you can check the AWS doc at any time so that you will get a clear idea of what to specify in which of these parameters. So, now I am giving the key as the corresponding vehicle number. Okay, now what I should do is the value which is in the item called pollution certificate should be updated to yes. So for that, I am giving the update expression like this: set hash item. I'm specifying it like this, equal to val, where the details of hash item and colon value must be given in a separate strings of names and values. So I am giving the attribute names for hash item as the pol certificate, because this is the name here. I'm pasting it here. Okay, and the attribute value to what the item must be set, because from no it should update as yes. So I am giving this update expression with the corresponding attribute values and the corresponding attribute names, and I am giving save. So before updating it, let's check what is there in the pollution certificate. It's no here. Now let's go and update it. Click on commands and action command, select that update action ID and give send. So once you get success, just go and refresh the DynamoDB table. As you can see here, the corresponding value in the corresponding vehicle number, the pollution certificate is updated as yes. So we have successfully performed the update function using things up to the data present in the DynamoDB table. Now we are going to perform delete action in order to delete a data in the DynamoDB table. So for example, I'm going to delete this vehicle data. So I'm copying this and I'm keeping it. Now go to actions, add. You can specify anything. I'm giving it as delete. In the action type, you need to select as DynamoDB delete item, and the table name is vehicle. In the connection ID, you need to select the AWS. In the key, you need to specify the partition key and the corresponding value so that that data will be deleted from the table. I'm giving the key as vehicle number because that is what we have created there, and the data is a corresponding value for whose data should be deleted. Click save. Now go to command, action command, delete and click send. Once you get success, now let us refresh it. As you can see, that data is deleted from the DynamoDB table. So now we have performed the delete action using things up and DynamoDB. Okay, now let us see how to put item to the AWS DynamoDB table using a MQTT device through things up. For that, you need to create a MQTT device. There is a separate video in the ThingsUp YouTube channel, and under the MQTT basics, you can learn how to create a MQTT device. Here, I have already created this device. I'm going to use it for now. Make sure that you have the topic called envi and pub and sub. So once it is done, make sure that the device is enabled. Now let us go. Before going to it, we must create a MQTT rule. So click on rules engine, click add, specify any rule ID or you can leave it as such. I'm giving it like this. In rule type, select MQTT rule. Select the topic in which the data you are going to get publish it, that is envi, and select the corresponding action ID. Since we are going to put data to the AWS DynamoDB, I'm giving that put and click save. Okay, now we need to go and check it. Click on command. In the MQTT client, you need to do the following things for checking it. So go to the devices page. This is the device I'm going to test, so I'm copying this device key, paste it in username. You need to specify the password which you have mentioned at the time of creating and click connect. I am subscribing to the topic called envi, so I am specifying it like this, slash the account name slash the topic name and subscribe to it. Okay, I'm going to publish the data to the same topic, so I'm copying it and pasting it here. In the payload, I need to create a simple JSON string so that the action put is triggered with the corresponding payload. So I'm giving it like this: device has humidity sensor, come on, value 45, comma, not bad. Okay, I am sending this JSON string. As you can see, the data is sent successfully and also received it here since we have subscribed to it. Now I'm going to the DynamoDB table, refreshing it. As you can see, a new item is put into the DynamoDB table using MQTT device through ThingsUp. Okay, now let us see how to access the data which is present in the AWS DynamoDB table using HTTP or API of ThingsUp. So for that, you need to create a HTTP rule. Click on rules engine, click add. You can specify any rule ID or you can leave it as such. This rule ID will be reflected in the API parameters. So I am giving it as AWS get, in the rule type as HTTP rule. In the auth key, you can specify anything. You need to specify the action ID in order to perform that corresponding action and to get that response. So you can have any action ID such as get, scan or query, and the corresponding action is triggered and you will get the response. I am giving it as scan. You can also give query because the corresponding action will be triggered. So click save. So once it is done, let's go and check it. Click on command, click on HTTP command. Now the endpoint has the rule ID, that is AWS get, the auth key as that you have specified there, and click send. As you can see here, the action which is set to it, that is the scan action, the corresponding action is triggered and the response is obtained. Now let us get this response through the API of ThingsUp. For that, I am using the postman here. Select the request as post and the URL as https://api.thingsup.io/data/your account ID. So I will tell you where to find it. Click on account and you can find this account ID here. Paste it here. You need to mention the rule ID, that is AWS get. Okay, once you have set, in the headers you need to specify the authorization and the corresponding value as bearer and your password, and now give send. As you can see, the data is obtained as a JSON string. This response can be used in any applications in order to get the data from the DynamoDB through ThingsUp.